Alright. Like, you haven't given me personal mission yet. Any of you?
Hello. How are you?
Well, I better help her. Oh, we can do your mission now.
Would you go to ask if...
Agree to go with her.
Right. Let's go back to Esquiara and find out what happened to the wreck.
Thank you. I'm glad you're coming with me. I'm a bit nervous about what I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
I won't bother you any longer.
Don't worry.
There's like a second
It's a pleasure talking.
companion mission, so I feel like I'm gonna get more options with her way quicker. I mean, I've been in this area. I should have this available, but decided to say no, won't work. Fucker. Oh, so now I can fast forward to that point. I was there half an hour ago, you twat. I know there's a main mission here I gotta just worry about, but I might need to talk to these fuckers to do her mission.
Do you live in this village?
Well, obviously I live here. Where else should I live?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about the beast attacks that occurred some time ago.
It was the worst day of my life, and probably the worst day for everyone here. But what's it to an islander? Does the beast have something to do with you? You go ahead, ask your questions. But this all seems a bit fishy to me.
What happened to the
Do
beast?
you know where the creature went after the attack?
I got captured.
I'm all so desperate to find this monster. Isn't all the death and damage it's done enough?
Wanna make sure it's dead, mate.
More? I'll tell you what I told those scholars. I don't know where it went. I didn't see anything.
Scholars.
Some fellows from the city who are asking the same questions as you. They may think they're clever, but they're idiots if you ask me. Looking for that thing means running the risk of it coming back here. And we've had enough of that, thank you very much.
We shall
Alright.
leave now.
Good day.
Thank you for your welcome.
That's it. Goodbye.
Yeah. Get that fast travel. I need to look at a mission. Like, what am I looking for? Help Ellie investigate. Yeah, the same area. There's another person talk over this way on the left. That possibly could be something. Sure. Hey, how's it going?
Good day. Do you live in this village?
Yes, I've lived here all my life. Why?
Were you present during the attack of that giant creature a while back?
Unfortunately, yes. It was horrible. I still have nightmares about it.
Can you tell us what you saw? Do you know what happened to the creature?
Honestly, I'd rather not have to think back to that day. Everything was so confusing. It was dreadful. I remember I was fixing my damaged nets when I heard the first screams. Ooh, and that terrible roaring. I was so terrified that I crawled under my boat, which is probably what saved me. I peeped out every now and then, horrified by what I was hearing. I saw the monster knock some of my friends down with a single swipe as it chased after a man who jumped into a boat. When it didn't see any more movement, it headed southeast and even knocked down the arch there. Oh, it took us weeks to rebuild it and put the village back in order. And we're still mourning our dead.
I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
I appreciate it.
Do you happen
And
to
you gave me a
know
lot of experience points, Eddie. Keep talking.
not far from
Keep coming, give me that
It
XP.
happened a few years ago. A rather large cargo ship sailing up and down the coast sank, not far from here.
No. Sorry. I don't recall hearing anything about that.
Okay, thank you very
We
much.
will take our leave. Good boy.
Goodbye.
We still need, well... Hello there, sir. Can you,
Happy to.
Okay, I was hoping I could, get some information out of you. I was wrong. Gotta be info around. Let's try down here. Oh yeah, passing by the docks. Hello there, good sir. I wish to speak to you.
Hello. Do you live in this village?
Yes, I was born here, I grew up here, and as you can see, I'm still here.
And you'll probably die here.
I'd have a hard time living anywhere else in my age. Why, are you thinking of moving here? A little new blood wouldn't hurt.
Have you heard anything about a shipwreck in the vicinity?
You're gonna need to be more precise, child. Shipwrecks with all our deadly reefs happen all the time.
We're speaking
This one
about
happened maybe a few years.
transporting merchandise along these coasts that must have wrecked a few years ago.
Now that you speak about it, that does ring a bell. The storm without clouds.
The storm without clouds?
It was night time, and we heard thunder several times, so loud that many woke to it. But there wasn't a cloud in the sky. The next day we found the wreckage of a large ship at the bottom of the cliffs. Bodies too, poor folk. And all sorts of debris.
I doubt it was due to a storm.
Really?
We shall leave. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Alright. Got info. Now we head over here. That's fuck shovel.
Pieces of a crate. Impossible to know what was in it. They've been destroyed.
It's been a long time. The elements or the villagers took everything that could have given us answers.
Yeah. Possibly.
It looks like a cloth from a banner or a torn flag.
Well, now we need to go back.
Colours of the Alliance. This ship must have belonged to them. This ship must have contained something extremely precious to have merited such an attack. I would have liked to have found a clue telling us what it could be.
I'm not casting any stones. These poor villagers get by however they can. But it's true they likely help themselves to the wreckage debris.
You are alright. It's quite common to recover gifts from the sea. We should go and talk to them.
And you talk to them again? Do you have anything to say, merchant? Ask about the wreck. Okay,
All
cool.
truth. We would like to ask you what you know about the shipwreck that's found to the north of the village.
If you want to know how it happened, I have no idea. But I do remember the day we discovered it. All the villagers, or nearly all of them, came to sell me their gifts from the sea that they'd recovered. I made some good deals that day.
What manner of things did they sell to you?
There weren't any objects of great value, even though there were a few jewels. It was mainly munitions, that sort of thing.
That's all? That's all it was transported in?
Well, it must have been sailing with a nearly empty hold, which isn't a common thing. But they definitely had enough to defend themselves. Oh, come now. Don't make that sad face. Do you know that it's said if you buy something, it's good for morale?
Yeah, I feel like let's just talk to everyone again.
You again?
What do you know about the wreck that's north of the village?
Not much. It's been there for a long time. Back then, a lot of soldiers, even some Nauts, came poking around.
Poking around? What do you mean?
They go snooping around, asking everyone questions. They were investigating, they said, but it seemed like they were looking for something.
Thank you.
Shall leave.
Cheers. Well, this lady helped us the most before. I reckon she can help us again, even though she's kind of out of the zone.
Oh. What can you tell us about the wreck just north of the village?
Nothing at all. I've always said I don't know anything about that wreck.
What do you mean? Why do you say you've always said that?
Members of your guild and even local soldiers questioned everyone at the time. I knew nothing about the wreck then, and that's still the case. I don't understand why you've come to talk to me about it now.
My reasons for being interested in that ship are strictly personal. You have nothing to fear. I find it odd that the Naughts were interested in this ship when it wasn't one of ours. What did they want?
I don't know. They didn't say. I had the impression that they weren't investigating the incident, but that they were looking for something. I don't think they found it. For a cargo ship, it wasn't carrying much, and we found almost nothing on the beach.
We will take our leave. Good boy.
Goodbye.
Okay. The guy in the docks.
You're back?
A wreck.
We went and saw the wreckage at the bottom of the cliffs, and it seems like it was pillaged.
Oh, soldiers and nuts came around back then. They searched everywhere and took the bodies too. They couldn't leave them there.
But I know from experience that the local inhabitants are always the first to arrive on the coast after a wreck. Either to bring assistance to the survivors, or carry away the gifts from the sea. Do you know if that happened this time as well?
I went to see if there were survivors, of course, and I didn't find any. As for the merchandise, the ship must have been empty. I took some wood for the fireplace, but that's all.
We shall leave. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Okay. Another person talked to over there that I don't think I talked to. Alright. Hey there.
Hello? How can I help you? Are you lost?
Wanna make out?
What do you know about the shipwreck located at the foot of the cliffs, near the village?
A shipwreck, you say? Really? I never noticed that there was one there.
We were told that villagers recovered quite a few things after the shipwreck that took place a few years ago. Did you take anything?
That must have taken place before I settled here. I never heard anyone speak of a shipwreck. So to be sure, I didn't take anything from it.
What do you know about the
That
Goodbye.
Usually they get rid of the options, but I know what's.
Too nervous. And her answers made no sense. She is hiding something from us.
Now let's hide to find out.
Our visit spooked her. She might make a mistake and reveal something to us.
Coming from the town. We should follow her.
Let's do that. Let's hope she doesn't turn around.
Look. It's clear that a very large creature has been here. This is our guardian's trail.
We don't care about the creature, we care about our companion's quest. We'll get the creature later on. When I'm like 20 hours in. Because I'm already 10 hours gameplay wise. Like, bro, I haven't really progressed anything at all. I did a prologue and now I'm kind of just focused on companionship. Because it's always a waste of time to play these role-playing games if you haven't made out with anyone. You're too far away to target. I can see them. I just don't want to get too close, game. The game was very annoying in the first game when I was too close. Alright, gods, you better not fuck me. Cool.
This camp is a stone's detour from the path taken by the beast. You should take a look.
Fuck the beast.
Something about where it was going.
I'm glad you're not turning around.
Well, well. I wonder what this coffer is holding.
You followed me. But who are you really? Are you one of the Naughts that attacked us? Or are you with the corrupted soldiers?
Neither. Reassure her.
We are neither one nor the other. Our friend Alvida is a Naught, but she was not involved in this attack.
That is true, I assure you. We wish you no harm.
Forgive me. I was so afraid when you came to find me in the village. And to see you here didn't make things easier.
Well, you seemed far too nervous and your answers were not making any sense. We decided to watch you, and we were right to do so, it seems.
I was on that ship. I was traveling with my husband. We were headed for the congregation. It was strange. There were armed men aboard. We were told they were there to protect a diplomat, but we never saw anyone. One night, we were attacked by a vessel flying Naught colors. Our ship was sunk. I thought I was dead, but somehow I survived. My husband didn't have as much luck. Shortly after washing ashore, Naughts and soldiers came to interrogate everyone in the village. I had supposed they had come to finish their work, so I hid the documents I had collected after being washed ashore. I was hoping that they would be useful in bringing justice someday, but that was long ago. I lead a peaceful existence here now, and when you came asking questions, I thought it would be better to get rid of all of it once and for all.
I am very sorry. We didn't want to frighten you. I have come here precisely with the goal of shedding light on what happened to your ship. I would like to know why Naughts would have committed such an atrocity that goes against all the codes our guild defends.
Please, take these documents. I have never even read them. Touching them even pains me. I hope they will help you understand.
I also do.
Thank you so much.
So, oh. What we got?
I find this hard to believe. My father wouldn't order the destruction of a ship transporting a diplomat. Why
Maybe your father's not as nice as you think.
My father can be vain, but he's not a warmonger. And to
You don't know him as well you
imagine he
think,
brought
I
my
would say.
mother into this. Now I understand our despair.
Accused thought that Amara was also responsible. That it's too early to take a side.
Don't you think it's a little early to be accusing your father? There must be factors unknown to us at present.
Perhaps, yes. Even if what these documents spell out seems all too clear. Thank you for accompanying me.
What? I got a minus? What the fuck? That was a reasonable thing. Don't accuse anyone unless you have all the information. What? How am I wrong in that? That's a pretty reasonable thing to do.
To think all this over.
Get all the information. Don't accuse anyone. And when you have all the information, then you can accuse. It's a pretty simple fucking thing.
I'm sorry. I'm still processing what we've learned. The thought that my father could have given such an order is deeply painful to me.
Forgive my question, but how do relationships between Naughts work? I'm thinking of your Admiral father and your Captain mother. They couldn't have been together very often.
Oh, it's true that relationships with a Naught are not easy. We are at sea, sometimes for months. And when on different ships, it complicates things even more. Some take lovers at every port or among the crew.
Yeah.
Others remain faithful. Love is a strange thing. And when it's true, neither time nor distance can shake it. At least in my opinion. What would you do if you fell in love with one of us?
Oh, that you are mean. If I say faithful, I want to fuck other people as well. That you will tell her that you'll take a lover. I'll be faithful.
I would remain faithful, of course. And I'd hope that the wind would bring them back as quickly as possible.
That's a very noble way of seeing things. But aren't you afraid that the loneliness would weigh you down? Personally, I don't know if I'd be able to take a lover if I were to live far from the person I love. Just like you. But then again, it's easy to have principles.
Mm-hmm.
I won't bother you any longer.
The next time we talk, it'll have to be over a drink.
Hope so. That mission's done. We got the lost friend, but we're also discovering the monster, and it's in a similar area. Yeah.
Someone called Esser wrote about seeing a giant, monstrous, devastating creature heading towards the quarry.
That's exactly where that loony Ingo and his accomplices were holding Ken.
We leveled up. I can level up my talents. Thank you very fucking much. Oh, there. Let's fight.
These are definitely the Guardian's trucks, but I don't understand what it was trying to do here.
I don't understand either.
I don't have the key.
For fuck's sake. We got a dead body. That could be someone.
There is no doubt that the Guardian was here, but it was attacked and apparently captured by Kurnaz's men, if the letters on those corpses are anything to go by.
Their orders were to take it to a cave near an orchard. Now all we have to do is find it. I wonder what they're planning to do with the creature.
Me too. Now that's what we'll find out.